I will explain to you about our introduction for this project. A service learning project's goal is to develop lifelong learners who understand the accounting profession's broad societal significance. This project is a platform for us to apply our concepts and knowledge in the real world, and also to improve the application of learned information and knowledge in real world situations. So, in this project, we chose a shop called Perniagaan Seri Asnad, Kacimat, and conducted an interview with the owner to learn more about how the shop operates. We analyzed the company's problem or weakness and make suggestions for improvement. Following that, we apply what we have learned in the management accounting and also compare the project results to what we learned in class to see if they are related.
Kacimat is a retail establishment that provides students at Universiti Jaya Malaysia with a daily needs, and Bukit Kaci Sintok Kedah is where Kacimat is located. Encik Abdul Asri bin Muhammad is the sole owner of the business, which had RM70,000 of starting capital. The business was started in July of 2019. Kacimat employs 4 people, including 1 cashier to organize the inventory and the goods in the mart. The business has a physical location, and they use Facebook and WhatsApp as their primary online channel for customer service and business promotion. Kacimat has recently used social media and online community that aims to create a space for users to engage and to inform students who are their primary target market about new items or inventory that has arrived at Kacimat. The way that Kacimat treats its customer reveals a lot about the company. In order to help their customer find their needs for living at Bukit Kaci as student, Kacimat is available from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. A win-win scenario between the seller and the buyer enables at Kacimat to offer lower price to customer. They take into account the fact that their ideal customer is a student, so Kacimat offers a affordable price for students to purchase goods. For instance, the customer might agree to pay the price they demand in exchange for helping Kacimat advertise on social media. From the standpoint of the seller, the use of compromise tactic can be seen as a strategy to maximize long-term result while boosting customer satisfaction without destroying the relationship. But for how fiercely competitive their company is, because Kacimat is consistently tries to meet the needs of a customer, it stands out from the other marts. Additionally, if a customer requests that an item be delivered, Kacimat always makes every effort to do so. They think that completing customer orders on time will result in increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. In order to be successful in business, Kacimat must be consistent and adhere to the annual budget. They generally adhere to the idea of consistency. This is due of their lack of immediate plans to become a rapidly expanding business. They do, however, want steady sales. Kacimat, for instance, set a benchmark for their business of RM2,000 in monthly sales. Therefore, they won't plan for RM5,000 in sales in a month because it will result in other problems, especially with customer satisfaction. This is also because their business only employs 4 people. Kacimat only started their business operation last year due to COVID-19, but for the time being, they will stick to its annual budget of RM150,000 of sale in year 1. Consistency generally refers to the ongoing alignment of different elements of an organization operation. By doing that, the business will be able to operate effectively and efficiently by allowing its numerous components to work in harmony.
The first problem in Kacimat is the lack of operating strategies. operating strategies are approaches used by organizations to accomplish long-term goals. It requires making decisions based on a variety of aspects such as product management, supply chain management, inventory, forecasting, scheduling, quality and management. Despite the fact that Kachimart has been in a business for a long time, they have indicated that they have difficulty predicting their expenditure, limited stock and limited resources to maintain their business each year. For that reason, they frequently lack capital or cash flow because of poor budgeting by inexperienced or skilled budgeting employees to operate the organization. Next, they also have an unsystematic administrative works. To operate day-to-day operations, strong administrative managers are organized and detail-oriented with strong analytic skills. Administrative tasks include basic bookkeeping, document preparation, file organization, and ensuring that employees' work schedules are kept structured. The owner of Kachimart claimed that one of their major issues was a lack of systematic administrative work. This is due to the fact that such tasks are time-demanding and difficult for small businesses owners to undertake on their own. Employees are paid late and incorrectly as a result of a malfunctioning payroll system. Lastly, they also lack of uniqueness in providing goods to their consumers. Having a wide-ranging set of experiences also allows us to sympathize with others, making us more connected and easy to relate to. In other words, providing a unique product might attract potential customers to visit even if the business is relatively distant from their home. Goods sold at Kachimart are not unique because they can be bought at a variety of other stores. Regardless of the fact that Kachimart offers a wide range of items, they all fall into a single category or categorization, resulting in a lack of variety in their stores. They are selling products that they could sell based on their budget rather than items that customers want to buy.
My name is matric number 289276. Next, I'm going to explain about our expected impact of the project. The first impact is on formatting issues, and the second impact is on recording daily sales manually. And the last impact is about the product and price issues.
My name is Umi Amirah binti Azmi, matrix number 288002. Now, I will continue with the process of selecting the existing business. First of all, our group members make a discussion among ourselves throughout a meeting. In those meetings, we shortlist a few businesses that we had in mind and businesses that we think have potential for this project. And then, we observe the selected business performance. A few days later, we try to contact the owner of the business through WhatsApp Messenger. At the end, we all agreed to choose Kachimart as the business of our project. For the discussion with business owner, on November 6, 2022, we contact the owner of Kachimart through WhatsApp to ask whether he is interested or not to participate in our project. And after a few discussions, he agreed to involve in our project. We went to his shop a few days later to get his signature on the consent letter for using his company's name and data for the project. While obtaining his signature for the consent letter, we also briefed him on the project that we intend to carry out. Our group members conducted a meeting in the next few days, which is on November 11, to discuss the project and summarize a list of questions to ask the owner during the interview. We returned to Kachimart on December 3rd to do the interview with the owner. He patiently answered all of our questions during the interview. We talked about the difficulties he faces while running his business, as well as whether his business budget was worth his current business profit, and if not, what he thought the reasons were. Before wrapping up this interview session, we offered some suggestions and ideas for solving his business challenges. We also agreed to try to help him in resolving such issues. Next is the suggestion for improvement regarding the problems that we had discussed before. The first problem that is faced by the owner is lack of operating strategies. For this problem, we suggest him to make a spreadsheet. Making a spreadsheet is one technique to address this issue. Create a spreadsheet to project the entire amount and proportion of his earnings that will need to go toward raw materials and other expenditures before purchasing or launching a business. Second advice is to consider cost cutting if funds are limited and must be found elsewhere to pay a critical expense, market, or capitalize on an opportunity. Next, to overcome the challenge of limited resources, the owner might search for alternative product suppliers. Next is the suggestion regarding unsystematic administrative work problem. The solution that we suggested was hiring staff to handle payroll and bookkeeping. By utilizing solutions that are generally accessible is a quicker and less expensive choice. Many payroll services, in addition to those mentioned above, provide the same payroll processing, withholding services, employee payment alternative, including direct deposit and check cutting, and more. Payroll services provide complete package that may assist him with other concerns. The last one is suggestion for the lack of uniqueness problem. One solution to this problem is to provide a range of items based on the demand of his target customers. The owner can conduct a survey by asking his regular customers what items they demand and what products they think should be added to his store. This allows him to create a summary and identify the things that he needs to restock from the suppliers.
Next, I'm going to explain about impact of the project. It consists of 4 impacts, which is toward the company, students, society, and community. First is the impact toward the company. This project has given the company a second chance on their businesses. The owner said that during COVID-19 pandemic, they did not see any opportunities in this business. They have lost hope for a while and gained them back as the lockdown has been uplifted. With the solution that we have recommended, the company has seen the light in the storm. It has made them aware that the solution is there in many different perspectives. This project has also given them an opportunity to grow the business and also as an individual. Next is the impact towards students. Students know that with this project, there is not only one solution to every problem. This project made them think outside of the box and train them to be critical thinkers. Other than that, not only train them to think in the business perspective but also at the individual. Besides that, students will have a deeper understanding of their surroundings. The impact of this project will also give the student confidence in communicating with strangers on how to get information about certain things, what is right and what is wrong. In addition, they obtain additional knowledge and how to implement it for future use. The second last impact of the project would be towards society. Society can be defined as the aggregate of people living together in a more or less ordered community. The impact that the society obtains is they can enhance businesses, especially in their society, to another level. They can supply the knowledge and be a role model not only in their surrounding but others' view as well. Last impact would be towards the community. Community can be defined as a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. Other one of the impact is the awareness of the diverse businesses that are out there. Supporting each other even though there are differences but helping each other out is the main goal. In conjunction with the impact of the project is exposing to the sense of responsibility each and everyone in the community.
For the reflection, we completed group formation at the beginning of this group project by WhatsApp group. This was the time when we had to form our own groups within the class. Our group consists of 5 people, and at the beginning we were all strangers because we didn't know each other, but we tried to break the ice by introducing ourselves via Google Meet. Our group has no leader because everyone is willing to work together to complete the task. When this project was completed, we had a great teamwork. We formed a WhatsApp group to discuss the project, dividing the tasks among the group members, and informing them that the internal due date is 3 days before submitting the project. We will keep reminding each other in the group to complete the task on time as a team. Everything went smoothly because everyone got along well and completed their tasks without any problems or misunderstanding. As a result, we were able to complete both Project 1 and 2. We had difficulty finding and selecting entities for our project. This is due to the fact that many of the establishments we investigated at UUM did not provide a budgeting list. Some companies, such as Richiamo, provided a budgeting list, but we had to inquire at the Richiamo headquarters, which was a bit complicated and difficult because it was located far away from UUM. So, because it was difficult for us to identify an entity, one of our group members suggested Perigaan Sri Asnat Rakat, which is the Kacimat, and located in Kacimol UUM. We showed the approval document to Kacimat's manager and they agreed to help us to finish these tasks. And we had an integrating encounter while looking for an entity for our group. The most important aspect of preparing the report is providing evidence of what we do and what we learn from this project. We begin preparing the report as soon as we start working on it and always upgrade the most recent step in the report. Everyone is accountable for the task at hand and did an excellent job. We always discuss and change our minds while preparing the task, accept other opinions, listen to each other, and also make correction based on others' opinion. As a conclusion, there are many more things that go into running a small business than just providing products or services. Sometimes, the owner of this small business does not realize that the small things or small problems such as inventory planning, changing suppliers, and customer attraction can lead to a big problem for their business, which causes shortage of customers, inability to build good relationship with suppliers, and a lack of customers. So, in order to address those issues or problems, we propose a budgeting or planning that can be done by small businesses, particularly Kacimat, the company we choose to carry out the service learning project. Revenue budget, direct material budget, overhead budget, selling and administrative expense budget, and cash budget are the contents of the budgeted or proposed planning. Those budgets will assist the small businesses in planning their future operation.